Hello everyone. Today we will learn how to simplify the fraction. So let's take some examples. Here you can see I have written 8 over 64 and I have to simplify this fraction. So to simplify the fractions, you should know the divisibility rules. I have already shared the videos where you can learn how to divide the numbers using the divisibility rules. Now since 8 and 64 both are divisible by 2, I will write down here divided by 2, divided by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, 64 divided by 2 is 32. Divided by 2, divided by 2 again because 4 and 32 are divisible by 2. I'll get here 2 over 16. Again, I can divide it with 2 because 2 and 16 both are divisible by 2. I'll get here 1 by 8. So you can see that I have used here 3 different steps to simplify it. I can reduce the steps also. How? 8 over 64. They both are divisible by number 8. So divided by 8, and I will get here 1 by 8. So you can do it with the 3 steps. You can do it with the 1 step. Your answer should be right. And the second thing which you should take care is that you have to divide both numerator as well as denominator with the same number. So you can see I'm dividing both with 2. I'm not changing the numbers, one with 2 and other one with 3. No, that is wrong. You have to always divide the numerator and denominator with the same number. Let's take some other examples. If I will take 70 divided by 120, I'll divide this with 2, I'll divide this with 2, I'll get here 35 over 60. Now, both the numbers are divisible with 5. So I have to divide this with 5, I have to divide 60 with 5, I'll get here 7 over 12. So I have done this in 2 steps. Same question I can do in 1 step since 70 and 120 both are divisible by 10. So I'll get the same answer which is 7 over 12. So your answer should be right whatever the steps you are following, either 2 steps, either 1 step. Similarly, 64 over 100, if I have to simplify it, both are divisible by 2. I'll get here 32 over 50. 32 over 50 means 32 is divisible by 2, 50 is divisible by 2. I will get here 16 by 25. I can solve it in 1 step also. 64 over 100. 64 is divisible by 4. 100 is divisible by 4. I'll get here 16 by 25. So with 2 steps I'm getting 16 over 25. With 1 step also I'm getting 16 over 25. Let's take another example here. 1024 divided by 288. Both are divisible by 2. I'll divide it with 2. I'll get here equals to 512 divided by 144. I'll divide it with 2 again. I'll get 256 divided by 72. Again with 2. I'll get 128 divided by 36. Again with 2. I'll get 64 by 18. Again with 2. I'll get 32 over 9. Now, if I have to reduce the steps, what I need to do, I can simplify this with 8. Why? Because both the numbers are divisible by 8. So when I'll divide it, what I'll get here? 128 over 36. Then I can simplify this with number 4. I will get here 32 over 9. So I have reduced the steps to how many steps? 2. So whatever the way you are doing, your answer should be right. So the answer is 32 over 9. Similarly, we have another example, 405 divided by 315. I can simplify this with 5. I can simplify this with 5 because both are divisible with 5. So I'll get here 81 over 63. Now 81 is divisible by 3. 63 is divisible by 3. 27 over 21. Then I can divide again it with 3. I can simplify it with 3. I'll get here 9 over 7. Now, if I have to reduce the steps, how I can reduce it? If I'll go with it, this is divisible by 5. This is also divisible by 5. I will get 81 over 63. Both are divisible with 9. I'll get here 9 over 7. So the answer will remain same, whatever the way you are going to do. So this is how we can simplify any fractions using the divisibility rules. If you have liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button,